so Keke Wyatt's new show on Wii. So, we finally got a chance to watch the first episode. I've been looking forward to this ever since I saw it advertised. I'm a huge fan. Alright, so episode 1, just a recap of what happened. We find out that, because it's been a little while since Keke Wyatt has been on TV. Last time she was on TV, she was on R&B Divas. Which franchise? Was it R&B Divas or Hollywood Divas?
R&B Divas Atlanta.
It was R&B Divas Atlanta. Thank you. So it's been a little while. When she was on the old show, she was married to a completely different guy. So now she's married to a new guy. She actually has 11 children now. The 11th little one is actually in the hospital. So it was actually quite sad to see the child in the hospital, and Keke is obviously affected by this, by her child being in the hospital. Especially being so young. He's a little infant, very, very young. Also on the show, her and her manager, they bump heads. Apparently they bump heads. I guess she feels like, she mentioned that they're bumping heads. They haven't spoken, when this was filmed, they hadn't spoken in 25 days. So, at the very end of the show, they actually got a chance to speak, and she felt like he wasn't there for her. So, I would like to hear more about it, more about what caused the rift, because they started speaking at the very tail end of the show. But the manager, admittedly, it seems like he's going to be a very entertaining aspect of the show. He has a very big personality, which I love. And some of Keke's kids, not some, I think all of the kids appear to live there. Her oldest child, who's 22, lives with his girlfriend in the house. So I found that interesting. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see more. There's not really much I can say right now. Her mom makes appearances on the show, so I was excited to see that, because I remember when her mom was on the show last time. We got to see her in the studio. She actually has an album coming out when this show was filmed. She was preparing for the new album, so we already know Keke can blow, so I can't wait to find out when that album is being released, or if it's been released already. I'll have to go and check that out, do that research. But honestly, it just seems like she mentioned that she's depressed, and she just had a child recently, so there is some depression that can come with that, unfortunately. But I look forward to tuning in, seeing where this show goes. Big fan of Keke Wyatt, so I'm just excited to see her back on TV again. There's been a lack. I don't watch a lot of reality TV shows, but I feel like this one's probably going to be pretty good, so I can't wait to just come back, give more reviews of it and recaps of it. But I think it's a pretty good show. The only thing I didn't like was that at the very end of the show, when Keke and her manager were speaking about their differences, her husband walked into the room and he told Keke to shut up. And I don't understand why he told her to shut up. And I don't feel like there's ever really a good reason to tell someone to shut up. Pretty rude. So I can't wait to see how that unfolds. But I just couldn't help but think, well, there goes the third husband. But we'll have to see what happens. But that is my recap, my review of Keke's new show. And let's see. I hope to give you a new review next week.